pulls it down to gravity.
Okay. I mean, you can say, I wouldn't even want to argue with that about that, but you know what, then it's the leap from that to now it's going to coalesce. Once you put enough bits of chalk together or enough bits of gas together, it's going to coalesce under its own weight. You know, like Saturn is like a gas giant, right?
Yeah.
Well, have you ever farted in a lift? What happens? Okay, don't try it if you've got people around, because it goes everywhere instantly. I can assure you, someone can let one go in a room. People on the other side of the room will smell it within seconds. It's like, how did that happen? Well, that's what gas does. It dissipates into the environment, particularly if it's bumped. You walk through it, or you know, it's something pushes it like a propeller. Well, we're told that these things are just coalescing under their own gravity because I dropped a pencil to the floor. And I say we can't prove that in physical reality. Now, puncture the deodorant can, there's going to be equalization of pressure. It'll empty out. If I have no roof over the earth, then the atmosphere is just going to get drawn off instantly into the vacuum of space. You can take my flyer. I'll put this on YouTube at some point.
Yeah, all right.
But you can't prove that the Earth is spinning. By the way, I don't know if you've studied science, but there's no experiment.
No, fuck science. I don't get it.
You're good. All right, guys. Well, nice to chat.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers. Take a flyer, ladies. Don't be shy. You're the center of creation. No one can do you any harm. Allah is closer to you than the jugular vein in your neck. You know this from Quran. And the Quran also tells us that the sun and the moon travel over the earth. It's not the other way around. We didn't evolve, and we are not coming from a Big Bang. Big Bang is a Catholic invention, by the way. Did you know that? A Catholic priest by the name of George Lemaitre, he invented Big Bang. So if you believe in Big Bang, you kind of believe in evolution, because Big Bang brings the evolution of planets and suns and stars. But the Quran teaches us that the sun and the moon are small lights, and that God is with us, not outside. We are the expression of God, of Allah. But the system, this game, wants us to believe that we should be good slaves. And I'm here to tell you that you shouldn't. You are the center of the universe. And by the way, there's no experiment scientifically that proves that water is going to curve over any surface unless acted on, and also that the earth is spinning. There's no scientific experiment that shows that we are spinning. In fact, it seems more obvious that the sky is moving above us and we are not moving at all. Your sense is, if I asked you to tell me which direction we're spinning, you wouldn't be able to tell me unless you thought about it.
How's the sky moving?
How's the sky?
Because the sky is not real, right? Like, the blue is only because of the atmosphere and like the light.
Yeah, like it's charged particles, or
So how is it moving?
Okay. So do you know what an electromagnetic torus is? Do you know what a torus is? It's like a bubble.
Are we getting home?
Yes.
Can we didn't ask, like, you didn't ask for this.
I don't have to ask. I'm in public. This is my stand.
I don't want
but
to film,
okay, I'll film away for the rest of the conversation. How's that? Now, well, because I'm more interested, because really you don't get to tell me what I can do in public. You know what I mean? I shouldn't be able to tell you what to do in public. You shouldn't be able to tell me what to do. I am. I am. Well done.
I'm here with
Nothing's moving here. It's all moving above us.
Please don't, let's not get it, because we'll end up having a family argument.
There's no experiment that proves Earth is spinning.
The guy jumped out of space
In the Red Bull jump. Yeah, Felix Baumgarter. There's no curvature there. It's a fisheye lens, bro. Fisheye. Oh, well, those ladies had to move on. Earth is flat, not a spinning globe. Earth is flat, not a spinning globe. Welcome to the show. I've got some banners here. Oh, this one's been flipped over. This one does catch people a little bit. They're like, oh, look, it says Earth is not flat. And so initially they're happy with it. And then they're like, oh, shit. No, that's not what he's saying. Let's try and ignore it. Oh, absolutely. Can you prove that it's spinning or water's curving? It's science, isn't it? It's science. Don't you believe in science? I'm in Bournemouth, as I said before. Earth is flat, not a spinning globe. Earth is flat, ladies, not a spinning ball. Earth is flat. Earth is flat. Earth is flat. Don't believe the NASA lies.
Yeah, go on then, get me one of them.
Earth is flat, ma'am. Earth is flat, guys, not a spinning globe. We've been lied to about who we are and where we are. Earth is flat, bro. We've been lied to about who we are and where we are. Earth is flat. Earth is flat. Yeah. Earth is flat, ladies. See, that helium balloon proves the Earth is flat. I'm running out of steam for today, but density. Earth is flat, guys, not a spinning globe. We've been lied to about where we are, who we are. Water won't curve over the surface. It needs to be contained. Water will find its own level when contained. Yes, Earth is flat, not a spinning globe. Oh, absolutely. Hi, ladies.
You. Allah Akbar, the merciful Sifa.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Yeah.
It's all the same, ma'am.
You believe one God?
Yes, one God, one Allah, God, Creator, Most High.
That's why Islam means people who believe one God. If you believe one God, that means you're Muslim.
I am. A lot of Muslims say to me, when I talk to them, you're almost a Muslim, the way I think.
Because Muslim people believe one God.
Yeah,
That is the
yes.
You working, you do or not up to you.
Yeah.
If you don't do it, maybe you got punishment in the world. You have to be nice.
Yeah, well, the punishment is when you put your head on the pillow, I think, at night, and you're not.
Punishment when you rape people, when
Yes,
you stealing.
yes, ma'am.
In Islam, I tell honest, if the other religious, better I change religious.
Ah,
My husband English, so he Muslim, because he learned, he studied.
yeah,
That's it. And then we have one language.
Yeah.
Nobody can change Quran.
yeah.
Bible, many people change. Different
That's right,
country,
yeah.
different language.
Yeah.
My friend from Indonesia, they cannot go to church in Philippines.
That's
because
crazy.
the language different.
That's crazy.
But I go to Indonesia, go Russia, China, I can go.
The same, wow.
This is the
I never
best.
thought about that.
This is you have to people
Yeah.
learn. God is not, this is not, we
Yeah.
believe God,
Yeah.
we believe Jesus.
Yes.
We're not Muslim if we don't believe Jesus.
Yes.
But in Islam, 25 God sending prophet to teaching people from Adam, from that, and then
Jesus, yeah.
and then people still not bad,
Yeah.
still not good. And
Yeah.
then God said, okay, the last
One,
prophet
Muhammad.
This is the last one.
1,400 years ago, though, that seems like a long
Yes.
time to let
But
people
what
wait.
they're teaching in Quran is good.
Yeah.
Lady
yeah.
should be not sexy. If you got raped, you cannot blame man.
Yeah.
Sometimes the lady wrong, they show it off.
Yes. Well, this is a.
for us, it's Muslim.
Yes.
You have to desire. The man have desire. If you have sexy, people get raped. Who wrong?
No, I shouldn't. It doesn't matter how you turn up, ma'am. If you take all your clothes off now, that doesn't give me permission to have sex with you.
No, but many people.
Are you filming?
Yes.
No, many people, but Muslim do haram. They get punishment. If you rape
Yes.
people.
Yes. No, we should not harm. The golden rule.
Now, people sexy. If they get raped,
Yes,
who
yes.
blame? You blame because you too sexy.
Ah,
That's
I see.
why I'm
You're
Muslim,
conservative.
but I
Yes.
have
Yes.
clothes.
Yes.
Only
yes.
for my husband. Nobody
Yeah.
touching me.
Yes.
Nobody kissing
Yes.
me.
Yes.
Nobody.
Yes.
What do you like? If you have banana, people ate, and then you ate. People from people different people. You don't like,
yeah,
right? You
yeah.
like pure banana.
Yes.
Nobody. This
yeah.
is you have to.
Yeah.
Many people hate Muslim, but if you study the Quran, what they teaching is the best.
Yeah.
You have to respect your mom. Number one,
Yes.
mom. Who else the rest of your mom? Why you not that? The fourth one is that. Because your mom pregnant 9 months.
Sure.
Sometimes mother died.
Yeah.
Still baby.
Yeah.
This one in Islam they're teaching everything.
Okay.
And they cannot change the rule of Islam.
Yeah.
Because that's why we have to do fasting. Because when we're hungry, yeah, poor people hungry. Like that.
Yes. Yeah.
And if you have lots of money,
Yes.
2.5% every
Yeah.
year we have to give to poor people.
Yeah.
I have to give money
Yes.
to poor people.
Yeah.
Because this is rule of Islam.
Yes.
You cannot keep your money for yourself.
Yes.
You have to sell.
Yeah.
This is in Muslim. You have to do.
Yes.
You have to fasting. Number one, believe one God. 2, pray. 3, fasting. 4th, you have to look for kind people. Sadaqah.
Yeah.
And then 5th, to go to Hajj.
Yeah.
Okay, when you go to
Hajj.
Hajj, you can see cemetery of Prophet Muhammad. Everything.
Okay.
That's only Muslim go there.
Okay.
And all Muslim people all over the world, we play one language. This is
Yeah,
the best thing.
yeah.
My husband, I always traveling. I've been to Russia, China, Botswana, South Africa,
Okay.
Ethiopia. Anyway, because my husband is building the road. He's English. I can go masjid
To
everywhere.
mosque, yeah.
My friends, Indonesian, Sikh, I cannot go in Philippines. Cannot go to church because the language. I say, hore, Muslim. I can go. This
Yeah,
is
man.
the best thing.
Yeah.
I tell you, many people hate Islam. I don't know why.
I don't know. I think it's because we're in a world of
Because they
hate
want
and
to
separation.
No, because
and,
they like freedom of life.
ah.
There's no such thing freedom of life. Freedom
yeah.
of even animals, they don't have freedom of life. When
You mean
talk,
self-control?
You cannot be freedom. Oh, you ugly. No.
No, we need to treat each other with love.
If people give you
Yes,
food, you don't
yes.
like. I don't like.
Yes.
You don't. You say, oh, I'm full.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes.
We do in Indonesia.
Yeah,
We learn manners.
yes.
If you don't like food, don't say,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
hate your food. No, just say, I'm full. Thank you. Next time. This is nice.
Yes.
And the mother, you have to respect. You cannot go to
Yes.
in Muslim, the key of paradise is in the mother hand. If you bad to your mother, you cannot go to paradise. Because your mother
okay.
sometimes
She
died because of
Sure.
How can the children bad to mother? How about when I have 2 children, one in America, one in Asia, working. They still contact me. That's why I said, don't hate your mom. You have to respect. This is the mother,
Yes.
the second and father.
Yeah.
But this is the way. You study.
I like that.
read,
Yeah.
more
I had 3 Iraqi refugees, Muslims, live with me in Cape Town in 1994. So they taught me a lot about Islam. You know, I don't have an issue with that, but I do have an issue with mankind being misled.
Yeah.
And I think that mankind is being misled, and that's why you see all of this behavior that
I
isn't
think
necessarily
the
in our
world
best interest.
Sometimes jealous to Muslims. They don't like the Muslim, but if you think by reality, who is colony people country?
Yes. Oh,
British,
America.
German,
yeah. I'm a
France
British.
or
Yes.
Spanish. Are they
Yes.
Muslim country? No.
No.
No Muslim country,
Yeah.
never colony people.
Yeah.
When they come, Indonesia majority Muslim.
Okay.
Christian live together in the church. When we pray, the church let us parking car. When they pray, we let. But here, the church block it. We want to pray, we cannot parking the car. What is the nice thing?
Yeah.
The church people have to be nice. You think the Christmas masjid here for pray, but no parking. But look, when I saw, wow, this big parking, nobody like the parking.
Right.
How about is that if they want to get good
Yeah.
reward from God, live open, let
Yeah.
people parking.
Yeah.
Why? You see the church here. Here masjid, we pray, this is church. Empty. But people in the masjid, they go for parking, walk.
Wow, that's
Indonesia,
crazy.
This is here to discuss.
Yeah.
So, more you thinking about Islam, I tell honest.
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam. What is your name?
My name is David. Lovely to meet you.
Thank you. I'm from Indonesia.
Lovely to meet you, ma'am. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hi, mate.
How you doing? Have you looked at this before?
Well,
A little
looked
bit.
at it, but do I know?
Have you studied? Yeah. Have you studied it?
I'm
No.
50-50. I'm open.
Okay.
Open.
Because part of studying the flat Earth really needs for you to study the globe Earth, the heliocentric model first, because to understand where they've gone wrong or where they teach you. Yeah.
We are?
Yeah.
Oh, no, so
You don't want to be recorded? Oh, let me have the conversation with you. I don't have to record you. So where we've gone wrong is that we believe a lot of stuff when we're 6, 7 years old, and then they build on that belief. So when you're 7 years old, you go to school, there's a globe in the class, and they explain exactly how the globe works.
Yeah, they
And-
tell you what they want to tell you,
Yeah,
basically.
and then even though you might go into university level physics, you will still base your physics on that first 7 to 7 year old line.
It's like an ingrained core belief that they give you
Yeah.
for a reason.
Yeah.
What's
So-
the reason?
Well, we can get to that, but like if I was just say I was a particular religion, Sikh or whatever, if I raise my child as a Sikh, then he's probably not going to become a Christian or a Muslim or a Jew.
It's ego, isn't it?
It's not necessarily. No, it's not. It's,
but that's what ego is,
you know, when I offer you a belief system, if you're a football hooligan and my child is going to see my football hooliganism, he's either going to respond in the way that he'll be like me, or he'll be a complete opposite of me. But he will have that programming in his head, right?
Yeah.
So it won't take a lot to trigger him to go, yeah, now I know what I'm talking about. Same with gravity, same with relativity. Is that these things, before we can question them, they're drummed into our heads, and you have to answer, yes, I understand what gravity is. That because the pencil fell to a floor, water is going to be able to stick to a ball, and we can't prove that. The fact is, we can't prove that the Earth is spinning. Honestly, we can't. And we can't prove that water is going to curve over its surface, over any large body of water is going to find its level. And you could build off that. You can take 2 or 3 bodies of water that are level and say, wow, these are parallel to each other. And that's what a lake is. It's parallel to the next lake, to the next lake, to the next lake, all the way down to the sea, which is parallel to all of those bodies of water. And you can take a water bottle and put that up next to the sea, and you'll find, oh shit, yeah, they're exactly the same level. Of course they are. We know that. So water is level, and we're 70% water on Earth. So is it not possible that we're a big swimming pool or a big lake with 5-6 continents in it, with a magnet or a compass system or a magnetic north system, and then we can sail around? And if you look at the shipping routes, you'll find that you can do all of those on the old flat Earth maps that people sailed on. And we know that people knew that what they call the New World, the Americas and stuff, people knew of that centuries before they tell, if not millennia before, because we've got buildings in South America, in North America, that belie the story of Christopher Columbus. That there were cultures that were using the same techniques as the Greco-Romans to build, same style, same architecture in South America, long before we're meant to have gone there. So the whole story of who we are, what we're doing here, so why? It's about controlling you, controlling us, controlling the mankind. Yeah. But is it just, like some people say, about money and to have you as a good tax slave, to take your energy maybe? I think it's part of that, but it's also like we are not just a mind and body, we are a soul. There is a Trinity, there is a third part of you, and that's an oversoul or a higher or a higher self at the very least, before you get to whatever. But that consciousness actually is unique to you. I took DMT in 2015, and I saw my higher self. I saw my higher self, and I wasn't necessarily talking to God, but I was communicating with my higher self. So I know that I have a higher self.
God.
It is, but in a way, it's a little bit like a pyramid. In the way that if we're the bottom bricks on the pyramid, we're still the pyramid. We're at the bottom of the pyramid, and then your higher self is the next level up. And then I think it's like the Russian nested dolls. There's maybe 7 levels. Hello. There's maybe 7 levels. So everything comes in 7. The 7 chakras, the 7 waves, the 7.
That's what they are.
Yeah. All right. Your chakras. Yeah. So now these are, so you know them very well. You've got the dark chakras at the lowest. The dark chakras in the lower section.
These are the 7 main ones.
Yeah. And there's many more. Hey.
Yeah, there's many more.
But and then the heart is green and pink. Yeah. You've got an inner heart which is pink, but the green is the same as earth. It's green, and heart and earth is the same word. It's an anagram for each other. So I think that we are, and then above you got the blue, the light blues and purples, crown, and that's the sky. You know, if you look at the earth as a macro view, that the sky is up there, and this is our heavens, if you like. When you spend a lot of time in religion or whatever, you're spending your time in your head.
Is it metaphorical?
Yeah, but it's also physical. It's also or electromagnetically physical, and you are micro of the macro. So just in the same way as that your center is your green chakra, so is the earth is the green chakra. The heavens or the hell and the dark stuff, the red, the devil, all of that is below. In fact, your sacral bone, just below your sacral bone is your coccyx, and at the last bone of your coccyx, and the last bone of the coccyx looks just like the Baphomet. Which is, that's crazy when you look at that. It's like, shit. Now, here's the thing, is that when you're born, since the 1960s, they hit you in the foot, in the heel, with a heel prick test when you're born. And that's really painful. I stood on a thorn the other day, and it's like, shit, it bled. It's like, that was a lot of pain. It runs up your sciatic nerve into your root chakra, which is your place of stability. So we are all destabilized from the moment we're born, so that they don't know so we don't find out who we are, what we are, and live the beautiful life. Because your parents or your grandparents were, as mine, weaponized with war and with shortage, hardship, and all of that kind of thing.
That's in your DNA.
Yeah, and you carry that frequency. The sins of our father, the sine wave of your father is what you're carrying. And we carry that vibration, that frequency, that tension in us, and then that's magnified through life experience, indoctrination, the program. And then we just exacerbate rather than move towards a higher, cleaner consciousness. Because we've been talking about higher consciousness and to raising ourselves and being a better civilization, and people arguing for more legislation. But look at the state of mankind now. It's not like we're in the best of conditions. We're more divided, separated, than perhaps ever.
It's just chaos.
Yeah, and there's the people that run the world, the Freemason types. They have this ordo ab chaos, they like to say, which is order out of chaos. All right, then.
Sorry.
Order out of chaos. They want to create their order out of chaos, but we come from order. Whatever God is pure order and chaos at the same time, because it's dark and light, it's yin and yang, it's hot and cold, it's all of these things. And I think that we come from that and we return to it. It's a loving thing that we return to, but we're in a place of purgatory or hell or hardship or challenge, shall I say. Because I like to say it like this, is that your soul decided to come as you, in your avatar, in this avatar.
I've got my own beliefs,
All right.
and I believe like I'm a starseed,
Yeah.
and I'm just living the human experience. Like so, and I believe I am consciousness in this body.
Yeah.
And I'm not from this planet.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the beautiful thing about flat Earth is that everything happens here, but there might be different frequency levels that things are happening for you simultaneously. So you could be in many incarnations. I say to people, there could be a highway at a different frequency running through here. We wouldn't even know. Could be trucks running right through our bodies, and they don't. And we don't see it, hear it, or feel it, because it's at a completely different vibration to what we're at. So, is it possible that there are multiverses and we're expressions of that? I'd certainly go with that. But I used to believe, by the way, that.
Do you look at cymatics and stuff like
Cymatics is such a
It's
good,
amazing, isn't it?
good, and for me, that's what I think the stars are. When you look at the stars under a powerful camera, they're just doing the same cymatic resonance frequency, repeating frequency, and each star has its own unique tone, so it comes with its own vibration and its own frequency and color. And that's what we see when we look at it with our own cameras, our most powerful cameras we can. And when they slow that down, the guys on YouTube with their videos are like, shit, look at that thing. It's absolutely what a star in a jar experiment is, the sonoluminescence.
I've seen some stuff. Yeah, it does look like that. It looks like it's almost fractals, mate.
Yes.
It's like it's alive.
Yes.
It's like,
Yes.
It's vibrating.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
And obviously, like, the human experience is based on vibration.
Yes.
It's like your emotions, your feelings, who you are.
Yeah.
That's what music's about. That's what this is. It's all based on vibration.
So if you take the chakras and you go, okay, what if on the flat Earth, for me, this zodiac makes a lot more sense. But if you take the chakras as the the main stars, Venus, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, and in an enclosed system where they are electromagnetic signatures or frequencies, then you're dialed into them, almost plugged into them, and your chakra is receiving at that point. If that one's on fire or it's in a conjunction or whatever, and something else is going on with it, you're going to resonate with that more, depending on when you were born and where you were born and your rising signs and all that. So it's going to have. So in a flat Earth, this is almost like saying to a single cell inside of an orange, what's happening for the macro orange is going to affect you, the little cell on the inside of the orange, and that's how I see it. And that, for me, it brought all of these things, like the movement of the sun, the moon, the Venus, and so on. I realized that they must be relevant to me because they're not light years away. They're actually right here in the space, feeding me. So take my flyer. Did I give you one?
I'd love to
take my flyer, man. And one on the electromagnetic nature of us. Sorry, it's a bit crumpled. But there's my YouTube on there if you want to see more.
I'm going to, mate. Yeah.
I'm Dave.
Dave.
Yeah.
Lee.
Nice to meet you.
Pleased to meet you, man.
Likewise.
My bro. Yeah.
Yeah, likewise. Any more questions, you can always email me. It's a beautiful thing. The flat Earth means that we are almost like the battery that runs the system, and the system is the battery that runs us. It's an interconnected oneness.
It's amazing.
And you saw this on the DMT. We are all one. We're connected to everything.
Yeah, you get that straight away.
Yeah.
That's like that's the one thing you get straight away. It's like it is high up there, mate.
It is.
Everyone should do it at least once.
That's what I said. Two things I said when I first came out. First, true, there's a God. Second, everyone at 16 should be offered this so that we would get out of our ego and out of our mad ways.
Yeah, you've got to have the ego death. It's
Yes.
kill off that.
Yeah.
Start again.
Yes.
Use your own discernment. Go with your
Yeah,
innate.
yeah.
You won't go wrong.
Yeah.
You're gonna be all right. It's just trust yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nice one, Lee.
Yeah.
I've got a Glober here that wants to talk to me. Hello.
Thank you.
Cheers, Lee. Hi. All right. Do you know that Evian backwards spells naive?
I'm a member of the Flat Earth Society.
Evian, the drink that you're drinking, is backwards spells naive. I'm just offering you that just
I'm a
as a
member
thought.
of the Flat Earth Society.
You got members all over the globe. I've heard that joke.
And it's all around the world.
Can you prove we're spinning?
No, it's of course the Earth is round.
Can you? Yeah. Can you prove that? Not yet. I'm not
Well,
live.
go up in space, take a photograph.
You and I can't do that. So you're making a claim that I can't prove. But I tell you what I can prove is that I can't get on YouTube live now because I do not have strong enough 4G signal here in this basin. If it's coming
thank
from,
God you're not on social media.
if it was coming from
God you're not on that.
if it was, I am on social media.
Portraying
But
this
I
rubbish.
I can't do it now because.
Do something better.
Okay, man.
You call me naive, so.
No, I didn't call you
Do
naive. I
something
said
better in your
Evian
life.
backwards is naive.
But you're
That's a matter of fact.
calling me.
No, well, I used to drink it in Evian, and now I distill my water. I would recommend you do that.
What do you mean?
I distill my drinking water.
So what water do you drink?
Distilled.
Distilled water
Yeah.
from.
Tap.
No, I distill it with a boil. You have to distill. I've got a 4-liter jug, and you've got to turn it into steam. And there's a cooling fan,
You're
and that
the
water
bastard
comes
that's
off.
using all this electricity to distill
There's
your
a lot
water.
of free energy. There's a lot of free energy.
You're the bloke that.
You want to blame your
You're
neighbour?
the bloke that distills
You want to
your
blame your
water
neighbour?
with an electric machine. Just drink it out of the tap. Go to a
Go
river.
ahead. You go ahead. They fluoridate the water. Did you know that?
Nutter.